everybody. Welcome to the Fiber Nymph channel. My name is Claire, and if you enjoy everything knitting, spinning, crocheting, and a little bit of sewing, I think you're in the right place. I will just get right to it, starting with what I am wearing. This is the Eternal Seasons cardigan, and the yarn I used is K&C Superwash Merino Luxe. Super comfy, super drapey, and I used two different colors. So the button band is a slightly lighter color, and then the rest of the body is a darker brown. Starting off with what I've been spinning, I finished up this single woolen spun. It's like a milk chocolate brown. I'm going to ply this on itself to just make a natural brown colored skein. This will go towards the stash of natural colored hand spun that I have, and this will eventually go into like a striped sweater or color work situation, but I need to apply this. Moving on to what I've been knitting. I have been knitting on my Lento pullover that I mentioned last week, and I've been really brave and I have started the sleeve. I've been on Sleeve Island many a time, but I decided to just bite the bullet and start the sleeve. I finished the body and it's looking very nice. The yarn I used is Cloudborne Fibers Highland Fingering Weight. And this yarn is discontinued, unfortunately. The company went out of business, I believe a few years ago. I got this a while ago. And holding it with Drops Alpaca Silk in this like gray-brown color. Here's my little stitch marker. Isn't that so cute? A little tulip. All right, moving on to my next knitting project. I just casted this on last night actually, and I knit on it a little bit this morning. It is the Sea Haven sweater. And I think it is, I'm already kind of addicted. It's a knit and purl circular yoke sweater. The knits and purls will just create different looking designs and stuff. And I'm knitting it in the recommended yarn, which is Lore by the Fiber Co. And it's a DK weight, looks like woolen spun 2-ply yarn. And it's 100% Kent lamb's wool from England. So that's pretty cool. Here's the actual yarn skeined up. It's in the colorway Heaven or Haven. It's like a beautiful muted sea green color. It's got some brown in there, and then of course some like teal. And it is a more of like a woolly wool, so not super soft like merino or anything, but I've actually found that I prefer the woolly wools because they hold up better. They create more like heirloom quality pieces that will last forever, pretty much. So I've been really loving working on that Sea Haven sweater so far. And I've made no progress on my Lume pullover by Sari Nordland that I mentioned last week. I just don't have any desire to work on it. I just have to finish a sleeve and then it'll be done. I'd like to move on to the honorable mentions portion of this podcast. I would like everybody to go to Audrey Borrego on Ravelry. She has a ton of free designs. As she says in her like bio, she's no longer a professional knitwear designer, so she made almost all of her patterns free. But they're all beautiful, and it does help that they are free. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys back here next week with some updates on what I've been knitting, spinning on, and of course any new channels I have found that I've really enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Say bye.